Hi everyone, welcome to another Usual Suspect video. So today's video I'm going to do a bit of a review of some of the items of ride gear that I'm going to be wearing during 2021. I'm going to start off with my new leather. So if you've subscribed to my channel, firstly thanks very much. If you haven't, you really should, so you can be first to get all those updates when new content comes onto the channel. So if you are subscribed to my channel, you will know that a lot of my previous ride videos I used to wear sort of the green Harley Davidson jacket, kind of a hoodie underneath maybe, my roof boxer helmet, the signature helmet that I wear from time to time, and I'd normally go out in a pair of jeans and a pair of boots. I got to be honest, the more I thought about it, the more I thought, yeah, you know, I should really start dressing for the slide rather than for the ride. So I thought I'm going to have to invest in some decent kit. So I thought, well, first of all, I want to go out and get a decent leather. So I did a bit of shopping around, went to a few Harley dealerships, had a look at the clothing there, and there were some really great jackets out there. There's some fab jackets. However, I wanted a jacket that was going to be multi-purpose. And a lot of the Harley jackets, although they are really well put together, and they're great for sort of, you know, if you come off and that kind of stuff, great heavyweight jackets, they're not necessarily all that warm or all that waterproof. Some are, the more you spend, that sort of stuff, but I didn't really want to justify spending 500-600 quid on a jacket that kind of did everything when I knew that there was other stuff out there that A, I think would suit me better, and B, would suit the purpose that I was looking for. So I found this. It's a Segura, or Segura, don't even know how you pronounce that, leather jacket. Fully armoured, shoulders, elbows, section in the back for back protection, all that kind of stuff. But moreover, it's waterproof. It's got a waterproof membrane on the inside, and it's also got an unzippable thermal lining. So this whole lining thing comes out. I don't know if you can see that. This whole lining thing can come out, and you've got this whole thermal lining for keeping you warm. Now, I've tried it a couple of times, been out on a couple of rides with this. I've got to be honest, it is actually very warm. Comes fully equipped, like I say, armoured, waterproof, thermal. Pockets for stuff. I'm not even sure what that's for. I mean, that's very small, that pocket. Maybe it's for storing Werther's Original. I don't know. You probably store two in there, maybe. As you can see, really nice fit. Probably a little bit on the snug side. But that's just down to me because I'm still carrying a little bit of that Christmas timber. Covered in pockets. Sleeve pockets, one lower down, one further up. Titty pockets. Pockets on the inside. Pockets on the inside of the thermal lining. Pockets on the inside of that if you take the thermal lining out. It's adjustable in the waist. Like I said, I got a fab deal on it. It's worth shopping around. Segura, that's S-E-G-U-R-A, I think it is. I'd have a look at the label, but I've got it on, so. Well, that's my jacket that I'm going to be wearing during 2021 on a lot of the shorter rides. I'll possibly not wear this for the Five Nations Road Riot, just because there's going to be such a variety of conditions and we're going to some really extreme places, if you like. We've got one day where we've got 2 days actually where we're out at a place called Grossglockner, and we'll go right the way up to this Edelweissplatz, which is about 9,000 feet in the mountains, right the way up top. So I'm probably hazarding a guess, even in July, that's going to be a bit on the nippy side. We're probably going to encounter rain and that sort of stuff. So for that, I bought a touring jacket and matching touring gloves. So I'm going to move on to trousers. So for 2021, I decided that I wanted to, like I say, I couldn't just keep going out in just a pair of reasonably hard-wearing jeans. Sooner or later, I would need something a little bit more robust. So, kind of sticking with the colour scheme that I do tend to go for a lot, which is either green, brown or camo. I found these. These are Red Root camo cargo pants, fully armoured. Okay, there's armour in the hips, armour in the knees. They are Kevlar lined to just below the knees. They are adjustable on the bottom, so they fit around your boot quite snug. And again, covered in pockets. Very handy. Utility pants, if you like. So I'm going to really take advantage of all these pockets for when I do the Five Nations Road Riot during the course of this summer. Again, lots and lots of little pockets. This one here, again, very similar to the jacket. Werther's Original pocket. Just there. Or maybe you could stick something like an engagement ring in it if you were going to propose to somebody, that kind of thing. Lots of pockets, very, very handy. Like I say, fully armoured. Really, they're not waterproof, but for that I do actually have a pair of waterproof overpants that I'll put over the top of these. I'll be wearing these throughout 2021 on all the rides that I go on, specifically on the Five Nations Road Riot. Little view from the back. Pants. So, moving on to the touring jacket, the aforementioned touring jacket that I was talking about earlier. Like I say, I wanted something that was going to kind of be sort of quite utilitarian for a lot of the different conditions that I'm probably going to go through on that sort of week-long Five Nations Road Riot trip. So I wanted to get something decent touring-wise that was going to keep me very dry, should I need it very warm, but I could also convert a little bit so that it would then be a lot cooler to wear. When I say cooler, I don't mean I mean kind of like, so there's air moving around, so I'm not just covered in sweat constantly for the whole journey. So again, did a bit of shopping around, checked out quite a lot of different stuff. As I won't be wearing this a huge amount, apart from on some of the longer rides, I thought I'll just go for something that's going to be cost effective, but really, really useful and good quality too. So, I came across this, and it is the Alpine Stars Andes 2 touring jacket. Absolutely love this. I've worn it a couple of times, took it out in the rain once, although to be fair I very rarely ever take the bike out in the rain, but I thought I'll try it out, so I went out in the rain, kept me unbelievably dry. This fab piece of kit. As usual, went for the green. I don't know why, I've just got this thing about green. Thoroughly enjoyed wearing this when I went out in that kind of weather. I'll talk you through some of the features of it. Okay, these aren't ripcords for a parachute. These are front-facing pockets and vents. Okay, if you need to sort of open up to vent, get air, cool air in, these are pockets, but they're actually mesh on the inside, so air goes in. As well as that, because I'm going to be riding in the summer, there's also these vents just here. These open up and they work in conjunction with the vents that are on the back, somewhere up here, there. So basically you can undo the zips and air will go in, cool air will go in, keep your body cool, and warm air will come out the back as you're riding along. Cracking idea, cracking piece of kit. As soon as you pull the zips down, it's fully waterproofed. It's adjustable in the arms, in 3 places on the wrists, just below the elbows, and up near the bicep, like I've got bicep, top bit of my arm. Really nice, very comfy, and again I wanted something that was going to be multifunctional, so this has a fully removable inner liner, thermal liner, which is great, still leaving you with a full set of pockets and sort of pouches and that sort of stuff for carrying things. Very handy. Mat pocket, document pocket on the inside, fully waterproofed on that pocket as well. Fab piece of kit. So thermal lined, fully waterproof, fully armoured. Elbows, shoulders, section in the back for back protection, which I've got in at the moment. The collar fully zips over to keep you nice and tight and dry. And it also, yeah, there's like a little hook thing so you can hook it back so you can get air coming in that way as well, just in case you're out in hot weather. Absolutely love this piece of kit. Love it so much, I stalked the internet trying to find a pair of gloves that would go with it, and then found that Alpine Stars actually do a matching glove in that colour. The gloves were really expensive, much more expensive than I was expecting them to be, but again, fully waterproofed, fully armoured, vents in them, the works. Really nice piece of kit, fully adjustable in the wrists and on the hands. I find these a little bit on the tight side, but to be fair, if I'm out there and it is raining, I've got these on, I'm going to need tights around the wrist to stop water and stuff getting in. When I go on the Five Nations Road Riot trip, I will be taking 2 pairs of gloves. I'll take these for when the weather's particularly bad, and I'll take the standard gloves that I wear, which are me my vintage BKS gloves, which I genuinely love, and I've got a pair of little silk liners that I put in those as well, just in case I need to sort of, it's a little bit cold, but I'll wear them. But they're the gloves that I'll ride with pretty much all the time. They go really well with my jacket actually, because they're both in brown. But if the weather turns, I will have that spare pair of gloves that I can put on as well. So that's the jacket. Talking about bad weather, over trousers. Do you need to go out and spend a fortune? No. Me, like I say, I've got these armoured pants. I'm going to be wearing them for pretty much everything that I'm going to be doing during the course of 2021. But if I'm out there and the weather turns, because this has got a huge pouch on the back for storing waterproof over trousers, I'll have these in the back so I can just pull them straight over and they'll cover my pants. Fully waterproof, elasticated waist, so they'll go over the trousers that I've got, keep me perfectly dry. These were from a local Sports Direct store. I think they were about 25 quid. Zips on the bottom of the legs so you can get them on and off quite easy. Press studs so you can keep them tight around the boots and that kind of stuff. Great piece of kit, nice and cheap, does the job. That, I think, is pretty much it kit-wise. Other than that, I will always wear my neck roll, snood type scarf type affair, just to keep the heat in if it is cold outside. Like I say, that's pretty much it for all the kit that I'm going to be wearing during the course of 2021. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. There is going to be tons of stuff that is going to be landing during 2021. Already started shooting ride videos, and as soon as this lockdown eases a little bit more in the next week or so, I'll be out for something slightly longer. A few weeks after that, it'll ease a bit more. I'll be out for a couple of longer ones, and hopefully with a couple of other guys from either the Sickness group or a couple of guys from the Fat Boy Owners group. And then by the time we get to May, lockdown should be eased enough, so I'll be doing all kinds of stuff, including the Highland Fling with Alcomoto. And if you haven't checked out Alcomoto's channel, please do so. Cracking channel. He's got some cracking stuff on there. He's got lots of workshop vids as well. Really great channel to subscribe to. So I'll be going on that one, and then shortly after that I'll be doing the Five Nations Road Riot. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks very much for watching. I'm the usual suspect. I'll see you on the road.